What's up, OPB gang? It's D-Rock here, and I am back with another guest review for Organic Priced Books. Get ready to smash that like button, because today we're going to take a look at the Hulk Maestro Omnibus by Peter David. It has a 960 page count and a $125 cover price. Let's get into this omnibus overview. Here is the Hulk Maestro Omnibus. This is the Greg Land direct market variant cover here. Great looking cover on this omnibus, and an even better spine, man. The black spine with the Maestro logo, Maestro down at the bottom, and then on the back of the dust jacket here, Maestro jumping at you, a little cover gallery. On the left hand side, a little bit of a biography about Maestro, and then on the right hand side, a little bit about the creators. You have this magnificent wraparound cover from the late great George Pérez. Great looking wraparound cover, man. Let's take a look at the binding quick. Sewn binding, pretty tight. You do get a little bit of gutter loss in this omnibus here, but it's not too bad. Bright green bookend pages, and then you have this Maestro title page. Love that look of Maestro from the modern material. You do get a table of contents included in this omnibus, and then it's going to start out with Future Imperfect. In an imperfect future, the world finds itself in the gamma-powered grip of the Maestro, the monster once known as the Hulk. Experience the full story of the strongest tyrant there is, beginning with the all-time classic saga from Peter David and George Pérez, pitting a time-torn Hulk against his evil future self. Then the Maestro smashes Genis-Vell, son of the Kree Captain Marvel and the Spider-Man of 2099. On the Battleworld of SECRET WARS, the Maestro rules the realm called Dystopia, and in a titanic trilogy, learn exactly what twisted the Hulk into the despot he would become, and what horrible deeds he committed on the path to conquest. This omnibus collects Hulk Future Impact 1 through 2, Incredible Hulk 460 through 461, Captain Marvel 27 through 30, Spider-Man 2099 9 through 10, Future Imperfect 1 through 5, Maestro 1 through 5, Maestro War and Pax 1 through 5, Maestro World M 1 through 5, Exiles 79 through 80, Abominations 1 through 3, and material from Hulk Broken Worlds number 1 and Secret Wars Battleworld number 4. So you do get a good range of Maestro stories collected in this omnibus, whether it be the Origins in Future Imperfect by Peter David and George Pérez. You get the latest miniseries of Maestro from Peter David as well. Then you get some tie-in issues in here with Captain Marvel and Spider-Man 299, and of course the Abominations. So it's a nice little collection. You don't feel like you're reading too much of just old stuff. It does get some more modern issues in this omnibus here, and the artwork is just absolutely fantastic, whether it be the George Pérez stuff or the later more modern issues of the Maestro miniseries. Maestro is definitely one of the more obscure characters from Marvel Comics, or not obscure, but definitely not as well known as other characters. Maestro was created by Peter David and George Pérez. The Maestro is an alternate version of the Hulk from a dystopian future. In this future, the world has been devastated by nuclear war and other catastrophic events. The Maestro has become a dystopic ruler who has taken control of what remains of civilization. The Maestro's origin is tied to the events of a nuclear war. In this timeline, Bruce Banner survived the initial blast thanks to his gamma-radiated physiology. However, the radiation exposure caused his Hulk persona to become more dominant, intelligent, and power-hungry over time. The Maestro possesses all the powers of the Hulk, but to a much greater degree. He has superhuman strength, durability, and regenerative abilities. But unlike the classic Hulk, the Maestro retains his intelligence even in his transformed state, making him a formidable strategist and leader. So in this omnibus, you do get the Future Imperfect 1 and 2, which is probably one of the more popular Maestro storylines written by Peter David and illustrated by George Pérez. The story is set in a dystopian future approximately 100 years from the present day. The world has been devastated by nuclear war and other cataclysmic events. In this grim future, the Hulk has transformed into a much darker and more powerful version of himself known as the Maestro. Now, in Future Imperfect, you follow a group of resistance fighters who oppose the Maestro's rule. Among them is a version of Rick Jones, a longtime friend and ally of the Hulk. Rick uses a time machine to bring the present-day Hulk Bruce Banner into the future in the hope that he can stop the Maestro. This omnibus also includes the latest Maestro miniseries. In 2020, Peter David returned to write the character. The story picks up with the Maestro still in control of his domain, which is a nightmarish world filled with the remnants of Marvel heroes and villains. However, he faces a new threat when a group of rebels with Rick Jones try to challenge his rule and uncover the secrets of his past. In this miniseries, you are taken on a journey into the Maestro's origins, shedding light on how Bruce Banner transformed into the despotic figure. As the story unfolds, the Maestro's complex relationship with the Hulk persona is explored, and the series delves into themes of power, redemption, and the consequences of one's actions. In the back of this omnibus, you do get some extras, some variant covers, some original artwork from George Pérez, some character designs are in here. This was a fun omnibus. I was not very knowledgeable on this character, and this is a good way to jump in and get to know Maestro a little better. Let me know what you think about this omnibus down in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching.